Whether it's being sexy without trying.
It was really hard moving from Brazil to here because I didn't realize that a triangle bathing suit that only covered my nipple wasn't appropriate for a fifth grade party.
Taking more than a little off the top.
Latino dudes have always shaved their eyebrows, kept them all neated, better than the women.
Why the hell your jewelry spells out your name?
You have the bamboo earrings with your name in it, but you also gotta have the ring with your name on it and the necklace. No. You better call me by my name. Shoot, it's Miss Cruz. You could read it here, here, and here.
Latinos have influenced fashion for better and for worse. Learn what and what not to wear in this lesson of Latino 101. Latino fashion.
I'm so Latin that I can't leave my house without looking like I just got off a cruise ship from Miami.
Kind of weird, but just the fact that you are Latino, that you are Puerto Rican, is sort of like your fashion get on a jail free card. Like, oh, Puerto Rican, oh, then it makes sense. You know, whatever.
Latinos have contributed a lot to fashion. They're the ones that started the bandana. And if it weren't for the bandana, Bret Michaels would have never been able to join Poison.
Dominicans and black folks in the 80s were like it like, because we had the Jerry curl spray, dripping, no socks. And the reason they maybe never wore the socks, they didn't want that drip hit the socks.
I think fashion, I mean, it's all to get laid, right? You know, if you go to my closet, I got a little bit of everything, because you never know where you need to get laid.
There are many Latinos that are extremely influential on fashion. Like J-Lo.
You know what the funny thing about J-Lo clothes? They give women like this false confidence. I'm a size 2 in J-Lo, and it's like, you a 12.
I'm not impressed by J-Lo because I'm not impressed by somebody who's really rich and fashionable. No, if you're poor and stylish, that's impressive. When you can make an outfit out of, you know, tuna cans and top ramen packages.
Growing up poor, you had to get really super creative with your fashion. Salvation Army and I were best friends.
It's a recession, man. You can't afford anything.
Hit the alleys downtown LA.
Go to downtown LA.
Buy your corn and just buy bootleg stuff.
These earrings, 50 cents each. They were $1.
Yeah,
so yeah, like rather than Dolce & Gabbana, it's Dolce & Leche. Yeah.
I don't care if she's dressed like the Garbage Patch Kid or she shows the Salvation Army. If she has clean teeth and clean fingernails, it's good enough for me.
Latinos and revealing clothes, a perfect combination. Hey, you with the fat booty and the tight pants, swing it this way.
We're the ones that take off the clothes base most of the time. So like, that's everything. Like, if you see somebody with like a little top off or somebody just wearing like a little thong, that's Latino. We did that.
You know what I do notice about the Latin community? Girls wear stuff tight early.
It was really hard moving from Brazil to here because I didn't realize that a triangle bathing suit that only covered my nipple wasn't appropriate for a fifth grade party.
We should be wearing, like, you know, the right size bra.
Especially with Latin women, I mean, you know, they don't have a problem wearing stuff tight all the time.
The geniuses market like the Joe's jeans and the True Religion jeans, but they don't make it in the size of the big booty girls who have those beautiful, gorgeous figures, and the figures are a Dow.
There are things inherently that probably Latinas should not wear, but I personally will never tell them not to. It's like, she should not be wearing that, although her ass is hanging out. So like, why would you complain about that? It's like saying, no, Santa, please put those gifts away.
Sometimes it's pleasant to look at, sometimes it's funny to look at, and sometimes it's just horrifying.
I'm a fan of spandex. I like it. You get to see the truth in spandex.
Dude, I would never wear biker shorts.
You know, I like spandex on, girls, but sometimes men, when they're jogging outside and it's just like short spandex, no, I don't like it.
I don't know, I get a little offended with the bulge.
Latin guys, a lot of Latin guys, they don't mind having tight shirts. You know what I'm saying? The silk
the silk disco shirts, you know, they like that. In the black community, sometimes it's like, yo, dog, why you wearing that tight-ass shirt? You know, but Latin, that's normal. Like, hey, man, your shirt is kind of loose, baby. You need to tighten it. Get your nipples to poke out.
It's a little intimidating sometimes. You get a guy at the gym going, oh, you're like, oh. There was this dude the other day wearing Spanish at the gym. I was like, good Lord, fool, you should not be walking around with that between your legs. Huge.
That's a good example of just being proud of who we are. We just like, this is me, blah, toma, gra.
Mexican dudes like to wear those tight-ass pants to make the balls hang out. Because they always, you know, they always like, eh, chingala. They're really like nasty. All my Mexican friends are dirty. I mean, no, they don't care. They see women like, eh, chingala, you like that? Pelota.
I'm not a fan of skinny jeans, because I'm a plump gentleman, so it doesn't really look well. It does give me a mammal toe.
They like that showing. That's why the mariachi stuff looks sexy, because they got the little guitar and they got your balls tight. So women go, man, look at the guitar and his balls. Oh!
Yeah, I don't get the pants. They look like some band, almost like some band uniforms. It's over my head.
He's like, ay, 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 all mi bolas.
David Zayas has a pair of pants older than you.
Remember those jeans, Taylords and Jordache jeans?
Hells to the no, and give me back my members-only jacket. That's an antique. And now it's time for a music lesson with Frank Lucero.
I don't get cholo wear, man. Cholo wear, dude, what's the deal with, like, you know, going to the beach in your shorts and your socks? I don't get it. The one button at the top, and let all else hang out? I don't get it.
Hey, don't cut class. Latino 101 will be right back. Latino 101 is about to begin. Get your ass back to class. And now it's time for Learning Espanol with Godfrey, the world's premier African-American Spanish language instructor. My belt.
Mi cinturón. Not bad, huh?
And that was Learning Espanol with Godfrey. Gracias, Godfrey. Latina fashion, that's my favorite thing, especially when they're in them birthday suits. Swing it this way.
A woman came up to me and said, you know, I have 2 kids, you know, oh my God, you look so great, blah, blah, blah. I looked at her and I'm like, she can't be more than 45. She tells me she's 24. I almost had a heart attack. And I'm like, ay, por Dios, oh my God, she needs to go and get a makeover, like Latino makeover.
I think between the Latinas, there's not more beautiful. We each have, like, you know, our beauties and our pageant girls. But I think, you know, it's about the sabor, like the different flavor from each.
You know, the Latin women love to adorn themselves. They like to be noticed, man. They like you to notice them. They like when you see their asses and, you know what I'm saying, chewing the gum, and it's like an event.
If I'm going out, like, forget it. You have to wear, I don't care about my bunion, I'm wearing heels.
Latina women, they're proud of their bodies and their curves and what they are, and I think it's beautiful too.
I say, like, as far as fashion, if you got it, flaunt it. You know, like, I see Spanish women out there in those high heels and, you know, the all out, and I think, wow, that's really fun to look at.
And sometimes, you know, they get a little carried away.
If I were to say anything about our fashion, is some of the gals were like too much makeup. It's like, wow, you know? Did you just, you know, what is that? You just look like you just came out, you were the Joker?
My mother, she's a wonderful woman. She was the best mother in the world. At this moment, her hair is orange.
As a Latina woman, it is very important to have curves because that's what sexy is that like kind of hourglass figure.
Oh, I like a curvaceous woman, personally. I like a girl like when she's on 42nd Street, her ass is still on 43rd Street.
Some of the Cubans have made it a little bit too far, you know? You're like, hello, you started and then it became like a genie bottle. Come on now. Yeah, you're like a little bit too much in the...
My attraction to women's fashion is absolutely zero. I don't care what she's wearing, it's gonna come off sooner or later.
Fashion don'ts with Tatiana. I like your bangs, girl. Let me kiss your forehead.
Brown lip liner? No. There's no need to have brown lip liner. The painted on eyebrows, I don't understand. I mean, there's one fact. When you do start shaving off your eyebrows, after a while, they don't grow back. So that might be why they continue to have to draw them on, because they physically can't get them back anymore. But no, that should not be done.
So, are Latin males fashionable? Well, definitely not the ones in the next segment.
How do I describe my fashion? None. I throw on, you know, okay, it goes on.
The look that I have is big in the hood. Of course, I've never been to the hood. Why would I go? I already know I'm cool there.
My favorite designer is like XXL. Like when you're like, I'm 6 foot, 250 pounds. Like I'm a big dude. Like you can't like be like fashionable like when you're like a big dude. Like you just have to go and see what fits. You can't go to like the big and tall store because like the size they start at is like a 5X. And I'm like, who is wearing the blanket?
What amazes me, people will go out of their way to put on, you know, the stuff, you know what I mean? Whatever you look like and stuff, you know? Hey, guys, it's a nice looking suit, George, but your face, it looks like cara de mil chingazos.
I have a son who's 24, and like some of the clothes he wears, sometimes I'm like, is this what you wearing? And meanwhile, I look around and everyone's wearing that. All of a sudden, I'm like, maybe I'm the different one.
I'm just trying to bring the hood to more people. I'm trying to keep it real.
When it comes to guayaberas, like in the U.S., hardly any Latinos will wear guayabera. It's usually, you know, it's usually some white guy at a waiter wearing the guayabera.
No tight t-shirts that, you know, you're bulging out. Girls just think you're gay.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
I choose things that are comfortable, that are not too, like, some people have given me free affliction type clothing with the affliction jeans. And when you're 46 and your gut's starting to rot, I'm not rocking the affliction clothing like a UFC fighter, you know? It's getting like pretty creepy old man kind of clothing.
Do you have any idea how many hoes are all over this 24/7, all day? You know what I'm talking about?
Facial hair is fashionable in the Latino community. That's why I love a Latina with a mustache. It tickles my...
I think I've had this goatee for about 4 years now. I haven't shaved it. I trim it, you know, and some spots have turned white, but it's what it is, man. What are you gonna do? At least it's not orange. When I don't have facial hair, I kind of look weird. I look weird.
My dad did not like facial hair at all. And so when I got this little thing going on, I mean, he was really tripping.
I look in the mirror sometimes without facial hair, and I go, wow, what happened to my upper lip? When I don't have facial hair, like my jaw, I look like, you know, like the jaw comes out, like Jay Leno.
I think it's because we can grow it so easily. I mean, I shaved like 15 minutes ago, and it's back.
I got friends of mine who like shave, and then the next day, they have a goatee like I do.
We don't have time to shave every 10 minutes.
Angel Batista and Dexter wears a goatee. I really wanted to just try this character with facial hair.
Let me tell you what this thing was about. My wife said, you don't look Latino enough. Get a goatee. So I got the goatee, and then you get kind of attached to it, right? It hit like really big that everybody was having the goatee. So I go, yo, let me do a little something different, bro. Let me throw a chin strap here. And now everybody's got the chin strap. So it's like, I think I'm just gonna wear like just a mask with hair, like right here. So everybody's like, yeah. Maybe this is my eyes. I look like the Thing from back in the day. That, you know.
My facial hair doesn't grow. Dude, I got 9 hairs on my chest. So my facial hair, it takes me like a year to grow this, what I have here, because I'm not a hairy person. I've seen some women that grow hair faster than I grow hair.
And now it's time for Learning Espanol with Godfrey, the world's premier African-American Spanish language instructor. Body.
Cuerpo.
And that was Learning Espanol with Godfrey. Gracias, Godfrey. Hey, don't cut class. Latino 101 will be right back. Latino 101 is about to begin. breakfast.
I used to put a food stamp in my penny loafer. I can't afford a penny. I had the brown food stamp. The brown food stamp was $1. You put it right there. I had a food stamp with my penny loafer.
Are Latin males metrosexual? Some say they're more metro than a city, and that city is San Francisco. Castro.
Their beards, their mustaches are like lined up like perfectly. They take a lot of pride in their hygiene.
Latino dudes have always shaved their eyebrows, kept them all neat, better than the women.
Nice eyebrows, I mean, more perfect than mine. That's kind of scary.
There's a whole juxtaposition. These guys are like these hardcore gangsters. Yeah, they pluck their eyebrows and shave their pubes.
Guys that tweeze their eyebrows, they probably tweeze a lot of stuff as well, and I don't want to go into that, but you don't want to look at them naked. It's gonna be like a porcelain doll.
I think they do it for other men. I don't think it's for girls. I think they're trying to attract not for me.
Perfect beards, shaved hair. It's never been gay. It's just that's sexy to them.
They're on it.
That's a sexy thing like that.
Like, tengo mi appointment para hacerme la ceja, me te la tengo que hacer.
Because my friends be like, how come you don't do your eyebrows? You just gonna leave it like that? We're not going on until you shave it. Shave it, shave it. Shave your eyebrow. The girls like that, look surprised. Just like this. That's why whenever my Latin friends would look at me, I look back like, what's behind me, dog? What? I just did my eyebrows. Yo, man, I keep thinking something's behind me, dog. Stop. What? I'm not doing nothing.
Bling, bling. We're talking about jewelry.
Only certain people can wear bling.
I was like in shock when I saw Jay-Z wear the Che Guevara shirt, and he had his Rockefeller chain dangling over Che Guevara's face. When in reality, if Che Guevara was alive, Che would probably strangle him with his rock chain. A platinum chain is definitely not something a communist would wear, right?
Bling has to be done in a tasteful way. There's bling that you look like a Christmas tree.
I heard a long time ago about Marilyn Monroe, and she has a last looks mirror, like when she would leave her house. And if anything shined, she would take it off because she said, I'm gonna be classy. I have a last looks mirror. If I walk by and there's only a couple things shining, I put more things on. I want it to be like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I want my own paparazzi on me.
Hoop earrings, fashion accessory, and a great place to rest your ankles.
Hoop earrings, they're flattering. They're flattering. And you could put your name in them like this. You could put your name in your hoop earring. And, you could represent your set in your hoop earring.
Do we go to the swap meet, we get a nameplate. Pretty much every Latina I know, doesn't matter. You could be Cubana, you could be Puerto Rican, Dominicana, they've got their nameplates. It's kind of like we unite through our nameplates and our hoops.
You have the bamboo earrings with your name in it, but you also gotta have the ring with your name on it and the necklace. You better call me by my name. Shoot, it's Miss Cruz. You could read it here, here, and here.
Those earrings are very dangerous on the dance floor. If he's twirling and you're within vicinity, there are going to be gashes in your face and some emergency room time.
They might wear big hoop earrings. Get some signal or something from Nassau. Hector's around? I told you he was gonna come in this club.
My mom actually used to break my hoop earrings every time. Like, she used to pick me up from school. I used to put them in my backpack. She used to go through it and just break them. She's like, no, chola's here.
Maria, he's around. Hector's around. My earrings are telling me. Did I tell you he's here? High five. No, I'm just, I had to walk my girl to the club because she didn't know how to get here.
And when I couldn't afford the color ones, I used to put nail polish. Like, oh, I'm wearing red today. Red shoelaces, red hoops. So bad.
You're on the bus, you can hold on to a girl. Thank God for your earrings.
Woo! Now it's time for a pop quiz. Hey, you fat! Which of these should not be on your body? A, skinny jeans, B, tube top, or C, me, your professor? Find out the answer when class returns. Hey, don't cut class. Latino 101 will be right back. Latino 101 is about to begin. Get your ass back to class. So the pop quiz question was, if you are fatty, which of these should not be on your body? Skinny jeans, tube top, or me, your professor? The answer is A and B. Your professor likes them thick. Bone is for the dog, meat is for the man, baby. And now it's time for Learning Espanol with Godfrey. My pants.
Mi pantalones.
Gracias, Godfrey. Tank tops, also known as wife beaters, also known as Chris Browns.
Yeah, I'm not really into the wife beater, because I'm not really into marriage.
You can't wear a wife beater if you look like you're gonna get beat up by your wife.
Ryan Seacrest wears them. Richard Simmons wears them. I mean, they say you are a man that's comfortable in your own body, obviously.
It's been a tradition, I think, in the Latino culture for our daughters to have big dresses with layers and layers of ruffles and clothing and cloth, because what we're trying to do is keep the young boys away from that vagina as much as possible. And we figure after a while they're just gonna get tired, because, you know, we love to have sex.
Fashion lesson. Traditional dresses are also contraceptives.
A Hawaiian shirt at the club, it gets you no ass. No, that shirt says no ass on the back of it. You didn't see it, but it says that. I gets no ass with this shirt. Matter of fact, go inside this shirt and look at the tag. It says, I gets no ass, made in USA. Yeah, never wear a Hawaiian shirt to the club.